with me.
Oh, what's the joke?
Low network.
I'm going to be the joke man. But I'm going to say, hey, Becky.
Hey, everybody, we're on, and we have a joke for you. Go ahead.
Oh, Becky's live.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to ask her for some advice.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
It's Christian. He's over across the room.
The imaginary voice that comes from nowhere. Anyway, I was reading, but I'm not sure. But I've heard there's only 2 categories of people who struggle with their taxes. Do you know who they are?
Oh, what 2 categories of people struggle with their taxes? I don't know, Christian. Who does?
Men and women.
Men and women. It's a joke. It's a joke, isn't it? Men and women, because everybody struggles with their taxes, right? It's like one of the biggest fears. Public speaking, flying in airplanes, taxes. Ugh. Except if you don't do it right, you probably have some real danger in all 3 categories. Okay, so that being said, I get nervous public speaking. Let me start. Woo, hello, did I say I'm Becky? And I have got some great ideas for you. Now, we have been doing a series on Lower Your Taxes Big Time by Sandy Botkin. And he said, actually, there are 2 tax systems. And some people think it's one for the rich, one for the poor, but actually it is one for the employee and one for the business owner. And so in our first couple of series, we talked about why it makes good sense to own a home business and why it makes good tax sense. And here's some more information on that. Okay, so today's question was, can I take my spouse out and deduct it as a business expense? And Sandy Botkins, he is a trainer of IRS agents, and he says no. That violates the IRS's closely related rule. Okay, so as a general rule, no. But, and I love all of the buts. Hi, Laura, in this book. No, I didn't mean Laura is a butt. No. But, okay, so you can deduct your spouse. The key is to bring another couple and conduct business with the purpose of conducting business. So, for example, even if it is you and one other person, if you bring your spouse, the idea is that your spouse is there to entertain that person, and then your meals, you get a 50% tax deduction for any receipts. Now, you want to be sure to write the really important information on it. You've got to write, let me make sure I've got it all. Okay, who was being entertained? What was the name of the person you went with? You want the place and the nature of the business and the date and time, which is usually right on the receipt. Like you went to dinner at Sizzler's and it will have the date and time on your receipt. You also need to say what business was discussed. And just to say marketing or business lunch isn't enough. You need to actually say, we talked about... well, for example, we talked about him having more energy. We talked about being able to make a commission just by enjoying a product that you refer. Okay, so whatever it is, your thing that you talked about, it only has to be 1 or 2 words. Write it. I scribble it right on my receipt as well. And then my hack, my trick, I snap it with my camera phone immediately. So I'm not carrying a bunch of scraps of paper around. Every night when I plug my computer in, Google's set to download it. It takes it right into my photos. And from there, I just write it down in my diary. But then I have the electronic copy of the receipt and I've got my diary. Now, if you start keeping a tax diary or a tax journal, it can be on Microsoft Excel. Is what I use. I just open up it and throw it in. You will likely, or you may save thousands. The average home business owner saves between $3,000 to $10,000 every year on their taxes. That's nearly, what does that come out to be? I saved $8,000. That's $667 a month that I get to keep. I love the idea of supporting our government and paying taxes. I can get that satisfaction by paying half as much. I really like a sale. Okay, so entertaining another couple is one way that you can deduct spouse expenses. What about giving small parties in your home? Yes. So the idea is you have to make sure that it is clearly a business purpose. So have some of your products displayed in your home, right? Easy. Just some of your certificates. Have like a wall of all the achievements and awards you've won. You can make it a business conversation very easy. You're talking, how's the kids, how's business? They say, how's your business? You say, it's going great, but I can always use more customers. Well, you've just asked them for their business, right? In an indirect way, and that counts. And again, document. Who did you have there? What did you spend? What was the business purpose? What was talked about? Can be brief. You don't have to write an essay, but you do have to have an answer for the IRS agent. Charities, the actual ticket is deductible 100%, as long, and whatever meals, there are certain rules about it. Be sure to check with your tax advisor, but you and your spouse can go to a charitable event and it's deductible. And your mileage, back and forth there. Let's see. I think that's enough for today. Let's talk more tomorrow. We're going to talk more about great benefits, great ideas. Love to you. Let's see. There's a bunch of people that jumped on. Let me say my quick hellos. We've got Laura, Dwayne, Zach, Christine, and Charlotte. I'm so glad to see you all. And everybody who's watching this on the replay, tell me you're watching. Just put hashtag replay. If you went out for any kind of a tax deductible event, I would love to hear about it. Did you go out with your spouse or your partner this week? What did you do? How is it tax deductible in your life? I want to hear. So put that in the comments. In fact, no matter what you're doing today, tell me what it is. I want to hear. Okay. Comments. You know, it makes me so happy to hear from you. And I'm done talking now. I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.